Guys, how you guys are doing? If you're not already, I don't know what you're waiting for. Make sure you subscribe to this channel and click on that notification bell, so every time I push out new videos to you guys going to be the first one to be notified. Now give this video a like. It's going to help with the YouTube algorithm of getting my video out there to the masses for each and every one for you to see around the world. So I have to throw out that disclaimer. I'm not a financial advisor. This is no financial advice, and I'm not your financial advisor. I'm just a simple guy on YouTube just showing you my journey on how I'm making passive income and other multiple streams of income, and most importantly, in helping those to make money online and passive income streams as well. All right. So let's get right into it, guys. Today's video we're going to be talking about building passive income in the real estate space, because wealth transformation is happening right now, right before our very eyes, and is creating a lot of 6, 7, and even 8-figure income earners with our amazing opportunity, and it's just only going up from here, guys. But this is an opportunity that is changing the paradigm of real estate, right? The traditional real estate, that will soon fade away into going into tokenization, which is the future. Everything will be blockchain, faster transactions, versus waiting days to do a transaction. It'll be able to do transaction within minutes. Okay, welcome to this live. Appreciate you. Don't forget to follow, like, share this video, and subscribe to this channel. Appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. But where things are shifting now is the future is tokenization. Okay, but this is the time right now, guys, to position yourself so you can be in a position to win and to start creating passive income. All right, creating passive income is very, very important. Is vital right now due to the economic structures going on, like people's losing jobs, especially in the holidays is right around the corner. People are stepping away, or even not even stepping away, losing jobs. Okay, and one income stream is simply not enough anymore. One income is not enough anymore. You need to have multiple streams of income to stay afloat, to be able to not worry about finances, paying, the bills. We all have bills, right? Bills never disappear. Welcome to this live. Don't forget to follow, like, share this video, and most importantly, subscribe to this channel. Appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Appreciate you guys. Thank you. First off, I'm not your little bro, okay? You're going to have some respect and some decorum in this chat. All right? Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Give me a like so we could warm up the algorithm for YouTube, so YouTube knows to push my video out there. Appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you so much for the likes. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much, guys. Oh, appreciate you, Peter Pan. Appreciate you. Thank you so much for the like. Appreciate you. All right, hold on. I gotta remove. Oh. Appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? All right. All right. I just want to make sure everything is clear, because we have zero tolerance for anybody is being negative or anything of that sort, because we've been having a lot of trolls Any trolls and negativity, I'm wiping that trolls right out the window. Okay. I'm wiping trolls outside of the door. So if you're a troll, will be removing anyone that is a troll. Well, welcome. Oh, 6 cents. How are we gonna make this money? Oh man, I'm glad you asked that, my friend. Glad you asked. So for those who are serious, who wants to start learning how to make passive income in the real estate space, real estate is the #1 wealth transformation right now, and is growing. It's growing astronomical. Okay. So for those who want to get access to the information, make sure you go to the link right below this video, in the description right below this video. Make sure you put your name and email. Once you do that, okay. Once you do that, all right. All right. All right, great. We're gonna put you on time. All right. Can you get all right? We had to get rid of some trolls. All right. The best passive income is tax. Absolutely. All right. You want Lawrence, you want to learn how to make better passive income, right? You guys want to be in a position to win, to fully win. All right. Make sure you guys go to the link in the description right below this video. All right. Listen, this is not your ordinary real estate. You don't need credit to buy real estate. This is not your ordinary real estate. If you guys pay attention and listen and go to the link in the description, you guys will understand this is not your traditional real estate, because you got to have big capital. In the traditional real estate, you got to have capital. You got to have money and you got to have credit. Yes, 100%. But this is not your typical real estate, right? This is where this is tokenization. So you guys want to learn deeply. If you're serious, you want to make passive income, you want to learn deeply on how this works, go to the link in the description right below this video, okay? Put in your name and email, verify your email, all right? You're going to get a notification to verify. And yeah, so okay, no, all right. Can we get, all right, great. All right. So all right, let me ask you this, guys. Are you guys ever heard of REITs? You guys are familiar with REITs? Are you guys familiar with REITs? If you're familiar with REITs, type in 1 in the chat if you're familiar with REITs. Okay. Are you guys familiar with REITs? You guys know what REITs is? I just want to make sure if you guys know. I just want to make sure we're on the same page. If you don't know what REITs is, it's okay. All right. No. REITs, R-E-I-T-S. R-E-I-T-S. REITs. R-E-I-T-S. Do you know what REITs means? Does anyone know what REITs means? That's very important. If you guys don't know, it's okay. If you don't know, just say you don't know, and I'll tell you guys what it is. Okay? If you don't know, let me know. Okay, all right. So you all right, REITs. Okay, great. You know, let's see. Yeah, so REITs is a real estate investment trust, right? There you go, Lawrence. You know your stuff. Real estate investment trust. Perfect, right? So think of it as having fractional shares of a property that would normally cost millions of dollars, but you're still having a fractional share of the property and earning an income, right? Despite on what's going on in the economy right now, right? You'll still be able to make an income, right? Earning every single day off that property, which is amazing. Okay. So, guys, No, it's not a timeshare. It has nothing to do with timeshares. Okay, it has nothing to do with timeshares. You know, so listen to me, guys. Lawrence, pay attention. Everyone, pay attention. Okay, Dan Harrison, 4051. Pay attention. REITs, we already understand what REITs are, real estate investment trusts, right? But think of it as far as fractional shares, right? Earning fractional shares of a property, little fractional shares piece of property. It works just like having REITs, but you're earning 3 times more than the REITs. Okay? 3 times more. I own several different properties that I earn passive income on, which is amazing. Normal, having properties like that, you have to have millions of dollars. But over here, you don't need to be an owner. You don't need to be a landlord. You don't need to be an owner. So this is what I was saying, guys. If you guys want to learn more deeply on how you can own fractional shares of properties that you can make an income on, that's a producing asset, make sure you go to the link in the description. All right, put in your name and email, verify your email. You're going to get a notification to verify, and you're going to watch the full webinar. Watch the free webinar. Okay, guys, watch the webinar from the beginning to the very end. You will be blown away. You're going to see the big picture on how everything works. That's very important. So you can get some clarity on how to make an income with real estate. Okay. Watched it from the beginning to the very end. We have numerous of different properties around the world. One of my leaders going to break everything down to the T. Just like ABCs, break it down so you can have an understanding on how you can start to make an income with real estate. Okay, that's very, very important. The traditional real estate, is too much, too much going on in traditional real estate. Is people's not making enough money. The turnaround of properties like profit, it takes a long time. It could take anywhere from 3 to 5 years. Okay, 3 to 5 years to even break even when you're investing on real estate. Okay, over here in tokenization is a little different, guys. This is the future where things are shifting. Transactions is being done on the blockchain. Yeah, is REITs lower risk, lower? Yes, is lower. Yes, this is more on the conservative side. Okay, this is more on the conservative side. This is more of a low risk sector. Now, you got to think of it this way, guys. If you was to invest in an actual property, right? Like put a tenant, if you're doing an Airbnb or anything traditional, you have to come up with a lot of money and capital, right? Not the average person would, have that kind of bread to come up with, right? But then again, not only come up with that, you got to be able to maintain the property. You have to make sure everything is up to code and up to date and all that. That's a lot of work. But in the fractional share world, in the tokenization world, you don't have to worry about that, right? We have all the professionals that's linked with a 50-year-old real estate company that does all the heavy lifting of properties, right? They manage everything. We make an income from those properties, those fractional share properties. You understand? You invest in a fractional share, right? Own a piece of the fractional share of that property, and you'll be able to earn an income Monday through Friday from that property, which is amazing. Okay. So for those who are serious now, you can get started for as low as $10, right? But for those who are serious, who wants to learn more, I highly recommend go through the link in the description right below this video. Watch the free webinar for yourself. Okay. Okay, great. I'm glad you understand. I want to break it down to, like ABC, so you have some clarity. You know what you're watching. That's very important because the average person don't have 100,000. It's hard times out here. You understand? So the average person don't have 100, 200,000 just to invest in a property, right? So it's very important to make sure. Okay, this guy's good. Yes. All right, real estate. He recently made his first. Okay, great, great. So Dan Harrison. Okay, Dan. If I was you, if you're in the real estate space, right? You have you say you have a family, your father. I would highly recommend watch the free video. You're gonna be blown away. You will be blown away of the information of owning fractional shares property, right? And be able to earn an income. You don't have to worry about upkeeping the property. You don't have to be a landlord doing all the scrutiny what's going on with squatters now. You see what's going on with squatters, people, Airbnb nightmares, right? You don't have to deal with none of that stuff. Everything is being tokenized on the blockchain, right? Faster transactions on the blockchain. You don't have to, when you're dealing with big transactions, that's, normal traditional would take days and days. This is instant on the blockchain, guys. Okay, so you guys are serious, you want to learn more, owning fractional shares of properties, making an income, passive income. Oh, okay, great. Okay, great. No. REITs has nothing to do with cryptocurrency. REITs is stocks. Okay, cryptocurrency is a whole nother level. Okay, it has nothing to do. Those are two separate entities. Okay, but I was just breaking it down so you can understand. Is our opportunity is like, if it forms like REITs, but it outperforms REITs by far, by 100 times far. Okay, so you guys want to learn more on how to make an income of hard assets, right? We have numerous of different properties. We have property from Miami, in Dubai. They have all sorts of properties we have. So you guys can watch. What I highly recommend, I urge everyone, for those who are in the investment world, who invested, make sure you get fractional shares, get your fractional share properties, right? But I highly recommend watch the free video, watch the webinar, so you can get an understanding on how everything works. That's very important. I want you guys to get an understanding on how everything works. All right. Hello. Welcome to this live. You guys are learning. You guys are going to learn something here. Welcome to this live. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys. For those who are serious, who wants to learn on how to make passive income in real estate, again, you do not need to be a landlord. You don't need to upkeep the property. Okay. Welcome, Chaz. How you doing, my friend? How you doing? Welcome. Appreciate you. Welcome. Appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Yes, Chaz. I'm glad you asked. Carlton. All right. Nice to meet you. So for those, the way it works is very simple. Okay. Think of it having REITs, like REITs, a real estate investment trust. Think of it having like that, right? I'm just comparing the similarities, the way the infrastructure, the way it works, right? You're owning a fractional share of the property, right? And you're getting paid a dividends pay every single day. Okay? Every single day. All right? Of that property. Right? Which is amazing. Right? It does fluctuate, but it earns a very good, significant income, which is awesome. So if you want to learn more, we have a webinar. We have a webinar. You want to watch the free webinar? Make sure you go to the link, Chaz, right below this description of this video. Okay. Make sure you go and put your name and email. All right. Once you do that, you put your name and email. And from there, you're going to be able to verify your email and you're going to watch the free webinar. Okay. Watch the free webinar so you get an understanding on how everything works, guys. I want you guys to get an understanding on how it works. That's important. Yes. Oh, welcome, James Parsons. Welcome to this live. Appreciate you. Yes. What do you invest $1 million? Yes. It can take up to it can take up to around $1 million. Yes, right. You can take up to $1 million. Let me see. Let me do the math real quick. Hold on. Give me a second, guys. I'll check real quick. Yeah, we have many different properties. Many properties, guys. Okay. And yes, hold on. Give me a second, guys. I want to just check. Hold on. I want to check something real quick. Hold on. All right. Hey, guys. I want to show you guys something. Okay. I want to be transparent. You guys want to see this amazing property? You guys let me know. Tap in comment one so I can show you guys the property. I will have to turn the camera and stuff. I'll turn the camera and show you guys one of the Miami properties, right? Okay. Welcome, Jameson. So if you're serious, Jameson, you want to learn how everything works, okay? Go to my link in the description. All right. Dan, go to the link in the description, right? And Chaz, go to the link in the description right below this video. All right, perfect. I'm going to show you guys. And it's going to break everything down with numbers, how much you'll be earning per day, 5 days a week, okay? Let me show. I'm going to turn the camera around. Give me a second. I'm going to turn the camera around, guys. All right, I'm going to show you one of the properties. All right, this is a property here. This property here is out in Miami. All right, I'm going to show you the property. This is one of the luxurious properties out in Miami. Okay, this is in Miami. This is in the Brickell area, Miami, Florida. Okay, this property is being occupied right now. This is amazing, beautiful. Look at that view, guys. Amazing, beautiful property. Amazing, a beautiful property. Look at that view, guys. Okay, and the amazing part is too, guys, you can get started for as low as $10, right? You see the breakdown, guys? Are you guys paying attention? Yes, very impressive view, right? Guys, you don't have to come up like the traditional real estate. You have to come up with hundreds of thousands of dollars. Yes, so the reason why I say 5 days a week is paid out it's paid out Monday through Friday, 5 days a week, right? Saturdays, Sundays is off. But we get profits on our property payout Monday through Friday. Okay. Now, remember I told you the minimum to get started, guys, is $10, right? $10 is just the bare minimum to get started, right? But if you start with, like, say, for instance, you start with $100, you see the breakdown, guys, right? You see your break-even point of this Miami property. The break-even point is 11 months, okay? On $100 invest, you'll make $8.82. Not bad, right? Not bad at all. If you put this in the bank, you'll get less than 1% a year, right? I want to be transparent with you guys and show you guys this is the real deal here, guys. This is the future where everything is shifting, guys, okay? All right, so if you start with $1,000, you see the breakdown, guys? If you put $1,000, you'll make $4.20 per day. You make $88.20 a month. Not bad, right? But the bank, you got to understand this. The banking system is not in your best interest. When you keep your money in the bank, they're making 10 times more on your money, 10 times the amount. So say, for instance, you put 20,000 in the banking system, right? 20,000 in the banking system. Try to see if you can get that 20,000 out right away. They're going to give you a hard time. They're going to give you a hard time, and you're not going to make no money. It's going to be depreciating every single day. Every single day is going to depreciate. Now, when you have your money tokenized, say for instance, you invest 10,000 in this Miami property, right? In this Miami property, you invest $10,000, right? $42 a day, $882 a month. Your break-even point, right, guys? Pay attention. Your break-even point is 11 months. 11 months is your break-even. Okay? Break-even point is 11 months, which is awesome. All right? We have many other properties. You guys want to check out more properties? All right, let's go. This is a downtown Seattle property, guys. All right? This is downtown in Seattle area, right? The average on this property, right, is 0.41 to 0.61% per day. All right. The minimum investment on this property, this is in the downtown Seattle area, Seattle, Washington. Okay. The minimum to get started is $117. $117 for minimum investment. Okay. You make 60 cents a day, $12.53 a month. Your break-even point is at, yes, so your break-even point is eight months. Okay, guys? Now, guys, in order to get involved, to join this amazing opportunity, you have to be the age of 18. You have to be 18 years and older. Okay? They go through verification process, KYC. You have to be 18 and older. If you're 18 and older, you want to learn more about this and see a video on how everything works, make sure you go to the link in the description right below this video. Put in your name and email, verify your email. Once you do that, you're gonna you're gonna be able to watch the free webinar. Okay, watch the full webinar so you can get an understanding on how everything works. Okay, this is Seattle. You guys want to see a nice property here? This is the Lake House property. Okay. All right. So you want to, how can you get to the point of making 20,000 per year? Okay, we're going to do some numbers. All right. I'm just showing you different properties. I'm going to get to that. All right. So if you want, all right. So look, this right here is a Lake House property, right? This is in Oregon, Lakeside, Oregon, the location, right? And then also too, if you see the number here, guys, right? We have 4,806 people out of, once this slot fills up, guys, right? Once this slot fills up, that means the property is sold out. I'm going to show you a property sold out, right? This is one of the properties I have, right? All right. You see this property, guys? Pay attention. Properties do get sold out. This property was sold out. This property was sold out in 4 months. Then I know it's hard to believe, but this is the real deal. That's the reason why I want you to go to the link in the description so you can watch the free video so you can get an understanding on how everything works, right? The traditional business route, the traditional ordinary, they're not used to numbers like this, right? But this is the real deal. This is where things are shifting. This is tokenization, right? Linked with cryptocurrency, right? And everything is, look how this property is sold out. 70-something thousand people, right? The minimum investment, you're 16. Oh man. Oh, you're 16. You're gonna, man, here's what I'll do. Yeah, Dan. Because in this app, when you sign up, it's 18. But here's what you need to do, Dan. Still go to the link, right? Still go to the link and put in your name and email. Okay, you'll be in my email list, and I'll follow up with you and stuff. All right. Welcome, guys. We're seeing a sold out property. This is tokenized real estate. Tokenization is the future, right? So, guys, look at the numbers, right? The minimum investment is $6,740, right? $6,740. Look at the breakdown. $934.16 per month. Okay. Welcome. Hey, hello. Yes. So Felix, if you're serious, if you want to learn more about this, Felix Ortiz 4276, make sure you go to the link in the description right below this video that I'm talking to you guys on right now. Go to the link in the description. You're a guest? Perfect. Go to the link in the description right below this video so you can understand and watch the free webinar. Just watch the free webinar. You have to put in your name and email, okay? You have to put in your name and email. That's very important so you can be able to watch the free webinar. Perfect. So all right, what's the website? Perfect. The website is in the link in the description right below this video. Okay. All right. Perfect. Once you click on the link, put your name and email. Once you do that, you're going to get a notification in your email saying to verify. You got to verify your email, guys. Once you verify, you click on verify, it's going to bring you to the page of watching the full webinar. All right. Watching the full webinar so you can get an understanding on how everything works. Okay. All right. This is one of the sold out properties, right? We have properties. This is one of my favorite properties I have here. This is a villa, guys. Look how beautiful this property is. This property is worth $8 million, but with tokenization, guys, you can get a fractional share of this property. Okay. Look at the bathroom, guys. Look at the property. Look at this. This is a villa. This is in Los Angeles. All right. All right. The start investment for this villa, the minimum villa is $3,120. Okay. And you'll see a breakdown, guys. Look at this. Well, Dan Harrison, well, they closed it out, unfortunately. So I know it's 74,000. So I know it's like 30. Yeah, but they closed that property out, unfortunately. That slot's filled up quick and fast in 4 months. But the Los Angeles, right? The minimum to get started is $3,120. You can earn this one, the breakdown. You see the breakdown, guys, right? The breakdown, your break-even point, guys. Very important. The break-even point is 7 months. 7 months is your break-even point. That's very important. The traditional real estate, sometimes break-even would be 2 to 5 years in break-even. But over here over here, when you're getting your opportunity over here in estate, your break-even point is 7 months. And then also your monthly income from your $3,120, right, is the monthly income is almost close to $400, which is awesome. Okay, which is awesome. I love it. I have this property here, and I'll show you. I'm very transparent, guys. I'm very transparent. Let me show you one of the properties I have, guys. All right, I'll show you. Look, guys, I have the villa. You see, I have the villa. The villa, the minimum investment is $3,200, right? I invested it on the 7th. Look, guys, pay attention. I invested back on the 7th. I bought the villa for 3,200. I've generated so far. Look, today is the 24th of December. I bought this property on the 7th for 3,200. Pay attention, guys. 3,200, and I made $238.72 profit. 7.46%. Pay attention, guys. Right? So make sure, guys, take action. I want to be transparent with you guys. Make sure to take action on this properties. All right. All right. I'll show you guys very transparent. So for those who's serious, who wants to build a real estate portfolio, owning fractional shares in e-estate, make sure you go to the link in the description, guys. Make sure you go to the link in the description right below this video. All right. All right, you guys. All right, perfect. I see some. Okay. I see only. Yeah, so make sure, guys. Can you guys hear me? Yeah, it all depends on what property you want to invest in. Then it varies. It varies because we have two income phase model. Okay, keep in mind we have a two income phase model with the fractional shares. So you're making passive income. Madness Sprinkle, welcome. Welcome. For those who are serious, who wants to start learning how to make an income in real estate, make sure you go to the link in the description right below this video and put in your name and email. Verify, and you have to verify your information in the email. And then you're going to be able to watch the full webinar, guys. Okay? I want you guys to watch the full webinar so you can get an understanding on how everything works. I want you guys to see the big picture, not just seeing numbers. See the big picture so you understand what you're putting your money into. That's very important, guys. All right? Don't just, all right, yeah, looks good. I want you guys to get an understanding. Is this something you made? No, I didn't design this. I'm part of a company. Okay? That's why I'm telling you, Dan. If you want to learn more, go to the link in the description right below this video. All right? Because I know you say you're 16, right? Just watch the free webinar. Go to the link in the description right below this video and watch the free webinar. All right? Put in your name and email address and verify your email. You have to verify your email so you can watch the free webinar. Okay? And Felix, make sure you go to the link in the description right below this video. Put in your name and email, verify your email, and then once you click on verify in the email, it's going to bring you to the secondary page of watching the webinar. Watch the full presentation from beginning to the very end of the video, and you're going to get a full understanding on how everything works, my friend. You're going to be blown away. Okay? And guys, we will be having a live event, a live summit event in 2026 in person. For those who are in Miami, who's in Florida, this is going to be one of the biggest events taking place on January 31st, 2026 in Miami. I will be there. Okay? This is going to be one of the biggest events in person. And the good part, guys, we are going to be hosting in one of the properties that is listed with e-estate, guys. Okay, I was there back in November. It's a beautiful Miami property I just showed you guys. Yeah, so how many villas can you have? Oh, yeah. You can all right. You can invest as how much you want to invest in the villa, right? Like I told you, the minimum, the villa starts at $3,120, right? But you may see other properties, right? You may like as well too. Which is cool. So that's the reason why, Felix, that's why I want you to watch the video So you'll be able to get an understanding on how everything works. That's very important, guys. I want you guys to get an understanding on how it works, how it makes money, and everything of that sort. Because everything, this is the future. This is like, guys, think of it this way. This is like being in Bitcoin when Bitcoin was like, at the very beginning, was 9/10 of a penny back in 2009, right? This is being in the early stages. This is the future. So you position yourself now. You're 5 years ahead of the game, guys. You're 5 years ahead of the game. Okay? This will project to reach to around $1 trillion in market cap by the year 2030. Okay? This is going to create a lot of millionaires, multimillionaires, and even a lot of billionaires of this opportunity. And happy Christmas to all of you guys as well. Merry Christmas to all of you guys. And you guys, thank you so much for the like. Don't forget to share this video. Guys, make sure you subscribe to this channel, okay? Very important. Subscribe to this channel. So for those who's serious, who wants to, Merry Christmas to you as well, man. To all of you guys. Thank you. You guys are in the right place at the right time. You guys want to learn on how to capitalize, how to make money in the real estate space without investing hundreds of thousands of dollars. Okay. Big capital. You got to have good credit. None of that stuff. Right. Well, we have good properties. Go anywhere you can invest as low as $10, guys, right? In the Miami property, earning fractional shares of that. And then you can work your way up. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you. Thank you, Felix. I appreciate you. Felix, don't forget to take action. Position yourself now. If you're interested in a villa, but I would highly recommend for you to watch the webinar. I urge you. I know this may be interesting. It may be like, wow, this is amazing. But I want you guys to be educated and understand how this works. How fractional share works. How can you earn an income with real estate? I want you guys to watch the full webinar. All right? Put in your name and email. I have everything listed. Put in your name. Everything is in the description right below this video. Put your name and email. Once you do that, Hamilton, welcome, welcome. If you think it's cap, man, you think it's cap? I challenge you. Go to the link in the description and you'll see for yourself it's not cap. It's not cap. This is real income. People's making real money, and I'm earning real money every single day from the properties I earn. I just showed you guys earlier of the villas I have that I earn an income every single day. Okay? But if you think it's cap, it's okay. No worries, right? I'm not here to convince or anyone like that. Here's the beautiful part about this amazing opportunity. I don't need to bring people if I don't want to. Okay? I'll have money making money for me, right? Whether anyone joins or not, I still make money. But I like the opportunity sector of it because I know everyone needs to make an income right now. In these times we're living in right now, people's losing jobs. People needs extra income. So this is vital in a time of need to start earning passive income so you can be in a position to win going into 2026. Okay? But if you're serious, you want to learn more, right? This may or may not be for you. Go watch the free video right below this link, right? Watch the full webinar. Get educated. Before you call anything, oh, this is too good to be true, get educated first, right? So you can understand on how things work. That's very important. That's very important, guys. In anything you do, you want to get an understanding on how it works. So this is the reason why I have a webinar. You guys can watch the free webinar by going to the link in the description right below this video. Put your name and email address. Once you do that, you're going to get the email notification. Hit verify. Once you hit verify, it's going to bring you to the page of watching a webinar. Watch the full presentation. you will see clear as day on how things work and how people, ordinary people like me and you, is making money. And we will be having a live event taking place in Miami, Florida on January 31st, 2026. Okay? So for those who are serious, who wants to take action and start to generate some income from real estate, owning fractional shares, right? Make sure you go to the link right now. Go to the link right now. You can get started for as low as $10, which is amazing, right? You put $10 in your bank, that's gonna collect dust. But you put $10 over here in tokenization, you'll be making money every single time on that $10. It's just a start. This is not a get rich quick scheme. This is long term. You got to think long term. You got to think long term. That's very, very important, guys. This is not a get rich quick scheme over here. This is building long term generational wealth. I'm in it for the long haul, guys. This is not short term here. This is long term, building long term wealth. Okay, you understand, guys? So for those who are serious, you're serious, you want to take action, you want to start learning how to create an income passively, make sure go to the link in the description right below this video. All right, if you're saying it's cap, I challenge you, go to the link in the description right below this video and watch the free webinar. And you'll see for yourself if it's cap or not. Okay? You have to guys, you guys start changing your mindset. I'm not selling anything here. I'm educating on the power of where wealth is being transferred in right now. Okay, you know what scam means? You know what scam means. If you think it's a scam, you're still confused about money. You can't call things a scam if you're not educated. You need to be educated. Before you start calling things scam, you need to be educated. All right? If you think this is a scam, leave this chat. You think it's too good to be true? I'm not here to convince anyone. I'm just here to educate so you can make an informed decision whether this information is for you or not. This is not for everyone. Not everyone is designed to make money. People is designed to you trade your time for money, work for someone for the next 20 to 30 years of your life, right? Till you're 60 something years old, and then you retire on a chump change pension. And if you get that pension, because sometimes companies can go bankrupt, right? So the choice is up to you. You want to be in a position to win going into 2026, or you want to go in the mindset is thinking everything is a darn scam and you're still confused about money and you're going to be in a cycle all over cycle. Okay, so for those, I'm speaking to only serious people. I'm not speaking to people who's doubting, thinking everything is too good to be true. But you can't think so. You got to change your mindset. You don't change your mindset going into 2026, man, you're going to be stuck where you at, thinking everything is too good to be true. People are making money. I am making money every single day from these properties. Okay? This is the future where things are shifting, tokenization, current digital, everything is shifting to that stage, guys. So if you're not on this train now, you will be left behind and you're going to cry later. Mark my words, you will be crying later. You're going to really wish you got in early. You remember the guy of Bitcoin, the guy who was saying, DaVinci, that's his name, DaVinci. If you guys know who DaVinci is, DaVinci, if you don't know who DaVinci is, welcome to this live. Appreciate you. If you guys don't know who DaVinci is, he was telling people when Bitcoin was at probably around $100, he was telling people, look back, he was telling people, hey, hey, position yourself now, get your Bitcoin now, right? Position yourself. You know, that was 11 years ago. He was saying to people when Bitcoin was around $100, say, hey, get yourself in a position of getting Bitcoin. Look where Bitcoin is at now. People's not laughing. People's crying. I missed out on the opportunity. I could have gotten Bitcoin. I remember Bitcoin back in 2019 was around $3,000 and I missed out on it. Right? So it's just as far as an example to take action. If you think too good, oh, it's too good to be true, by all means, who cares, right? But I'm not here to convince anyone. I'm here to educate you guys, right? So for those who want to learn on how real estate works, right? I was explaining earlier on it has that similarity like REITs, real estate investment trust. All right, same to you. It works just like real estate investment trust, right? Earning dividends on that particular stock. Just as far as it is very good, man. You know what? You guys put a 1 in the chat. I'll show you guys again. I'm gonna be transparent. Okay? You guys ready to see? You guys ready to see of my properties earning me an income? Okay. Yeah, so hello. Yeah, can you guys hear me? If I got smoked by Andrew Tate. That's the way. Listen. Same to you. Merry Christmas to all of you guys. God bless all of you guys. Merry Christmas to you. So the way it works is this, guys. Very simple, very easy. I'm going to explain to you like a kindergarten, okay? Think of us of buying a building, but having a fractional share, piece of that property, right? Getting a piece of that property, but you're earning, instead of buying the whole property, you're earning a fractional share of that property, but you're still earning a dividends, right? Payment from that property. Very simple, okay? We have numerous of different properties. From Miami, we have we have properties in Dubai, we have properties all around the world. In Oregon, in Los Angeles, we have properties as well over there. In Arizona, we have a property there. So which is awesome. So for those who are serious, who wants to learn more about the real estate earning, you want to make an income in real estate and tokenization, go to the link in the description right below this video. All right, you have 60. Well, like I told you earlier, you can get started for as low as 10, but you can start with 60. That's good. That's fine. You can start with 60 if that's what you can get the Miami property, right? The Miami property, you can get the Miami property. And then I'll show you. You want me to show you a breakdown what $60 can do for you? I'll show it to you real quick. This is a Miami. Let me flip the camera. All right. If you're starting with $60, remember I told you the minimum is $10, right? We're going to put $60, right? This is what, all right. This is what your $60 would do for you. If you put $60 in the Miami property, this beautiful Miami property, right? Look how much people has purchased, right? 29,286 people of 107, right? Right? I'm not the CEO. I'm not the CEO of this opportunity. No. I'm just an agent. Okay. So guys, if you start with $60 of the Miami property, right? This would be your breakdown of per month, right? $5.29 per month, 25 cents a day, 63 cents per year. And you're going to break even around 10 months, which is not bad. So your break even point is 10 months. All right. You guys get it? So I'm just showing you your what your $60 can do. For the, I think Antonio, if I'm pronouncing it correctly, this is what your $60 will do for you. Okay, you'll be able to get this Miami property, right? So you could be in a position to win. Your money is making you money, right? All right, let me switch the camera around. So if you want to learn more, guys, you want to learn more about this opportunity, all right? Make sure you go to the link in the description right below this video, all right? Driller Byte, you want to learn more who the CEO is and everything, make sure you go to the link in the description right below this video, all right? Put in your name and email. Once you do that, then you're going to click on verify. Once you click on verify in your email, and Tony, you understand now? You get it? If you start with $60, you understand now? But if you want to learn, if you want to know the information, go through the link in the description. You'll find out who everything is. You want to get more information, you have to go through the link. All right, you'll get all the details, everything. You're going to know the ins and outs. You're going to know how everything works. You guys will see the big picture, because I'm just showing you guys breakdowns on what you can earn in the real estate and tokenization. But I want you to understand this. You want to dive in deeply and having clarity, have understanding on how everything works. You want to make sure you go to the link in the description right below this video, right? And watch the webinar. Put in your name and email, verify your email, click on verify your email, and you're going to be able to watch the full webinar, guys. Watch the webinar, right? The amount of times you asking me questions, who the CEO is, you can take the time to watch the video. Take the time to watch the video. If you're serious now, you want to start earning the income. For people who's serious, who wants their life to change, who want to get in a better position going into 2026, you have to do less questions and take a massive action. Then all the questions you may have is going to answer 90+% of your questions you may have by watching the information. You have to watch the video, because if you don't watch the video, you're not going to understand how things work. I'm just giving you an example how things work. I'm just showing you snips of it, guys. But welcome, Angelo. Welcome. So if you want to learn more, Driller Byte, go to the link in the description right below this video. Click the link, all right? And you'll be good to go, all right? And watch the free video, all right? Listen, James, listen, this is how it works. You don't send me no money, all right? You need to go through to the link in the description, all right, James? Go to the link in the description, put in your name and email, all right? Put in your name and email. From there, you're going to verify your email. And I want you to watch the free webinar. Watch the full webinar, James, so you can understand on how everything works. That's very important. You want to learn how everything works? You need to go, Driller Byte. You need to go to the link in the description. You want to know who's who, how everything works? Everything is in that link. Go watch the free webinar so you can get an understanding. If you ask me, see, you're not serious. You need to be serious. For those who are serious, who takes action, you will go to the link in the description right below this video. Go watch the free webinar. Watch the webinar so you can get an understanding on how everything works. That's very important, guys. Anyone can tell who's who. That won't do you no good if you don't learn of the information and watch the information on how everything works. Merry Christmas to you as well. Now, for those who are serious, you got to be serious now. For those who are serious, and you want to be in a good position financially going into 2026, make sure you put in your name and email address. Go to the link in the description right below this video. Put your name and email. Once you do that, verify. You have to verify. If you do not verify, you're not going to go to the second page. You have to verify. That's very important. Once you verify, then you will be able to watch the free video. It's going to bring you to the main page, guys. Watching the free video. Okay? All right, guys? You understand? So for those who want to learn more, if you're serious, you want to learn more on how things work, make sure you go to the link in the description right below this video. All right? Very, very simple, very easy. All right? So, guys, I'm about to log off now. About to log off. Don't forget to follow, like, share this video. Subscribe to this channel. Now, for those who are serious now, yeah, if you think everything is a Ponzi, that's tough luck on you. Tough luck on you. You think everything is a scam, you're still confused about money. This is not for you. Go stick to your regular duties of working a job. That is the biggest Ponzi. The Ponzi is working for someone, you're trading your time for money, while the wealthy and rich people and like-minded people are making money passively while we sleep. Yeah. So, guys, hello. You guys have any questions? Before I go, you have any questions? Let me know if you have any questions, guys. So, all right. So if you want to get that information, George Watts 1380, make sure you go to the link in the description right below this video. All right. Go to the link in the description right below this video. Click on the link, put in your name and email. Once you do that, you're going to verify your email. Verify your email. All right. And then from there, you're going to watch the full webinar. You're going to watch the full webinar so you can get an understanding on how this opportunity works. You're going to get a full clarity of who is who runs the company, everything. You're going to know who is who. Okay? Go to the link right now. All right, do that right now. Do that right now. Okay? I'm going to make sure you do that right now and put in anytime, my friend. Anytime. Take action right now, my friend. Do that right now so you could be in a position to win. I have to... there's a lot of trolls in here, guys, so just bear that in mind. There'll be a lot of trolls in here. But it's okay. Yes, yeah. A lot of trolls in here. I'm not Gucci Man. Please don't call me that. That's not my name. All right? So, George, if you're serious, make sure you go to the link. All right? Gotta go, guys. Have a good one. Take care. Peace out. Don't forget to follow, like, share this video. Most importantly, subscribe to this channel. See you guys in the next video.